What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and we're in Sunwell today. And you guys have been asking for some more gold guides, and so that's what we're gonna do today. The main reason why I'm like showing you guys how to farm in Sunwell is basically there are some very rare patterns that drop, and those are mostly what you're looking for. Other things are obviously you can get transmog items. You'll probably get a lot of greens. I mean, you'll see me get a lot in the video here. And basically, all I'm doing is like I'm running through everything in the all the way pretty much up to Kalecgos. And right here, I will suggest that you stop and you just kill that group right there that you started because sometimes they reset. But I wanted to show you guys kind of just AoEing down all of them because I actually had a pull where they didn't. I think it's whenever you get close to the edge they reset, but I don't really know either way, you know? And so anyway, you can make like a fuckload of money here because basically like I got a pattern like Sunbless breastplate, I think. And I looked it up on the auction house and it sold for like almost 3,000 gold. And so if you add together like the drop chances of all of these like mobs together, you got like a 20% chance if you do it 5 times to get a BOE pattern. Uh, a lot of the patterns, however, are BOP, and I'll explain that in a minute. What I'm doing here is I'm LOSing around the corner, and the reason for that is so all of the mobs will stack on top of me. There is one type of mob that you need to watch out for. It's called the Slayer, and they spawn at the beginning of the instance. And what they do is they put a dot on you that ticks down a percentage of your health, and that percentage is 100%. And so if you get 2 debuffs, like I'm in defensive stance because of that, and so I don't really need to worry about it as much. But there are 3 Slayers that are in the beginning, I think, maybe 4. And so they can all put a dot on you. As you can see, it's ticking me down pretty fast, but I always just barely survive. But if I have 2 of them on me, I use shield wall and a bunch of other stuff at the same time. Some pro tips here is as you see here in a second, you want to have an enchanter in your group so you can just automatically disenchant all of the gear, and that's just going to save you a lot of time in the long run. You're going to get a lot of epic gems. Most of those aren't really worth anything, and so that kind of sucks. Yeah, you can see the pattern right there that I got. I mean, that's just like that's a lot of money right there, just from doing Sunwell. And I mean, you've got a pretty good chance of getting that on top of all this other money that you're getting from like the gems and all kinds of other stuff. I've done this like quite a few times now because I like Sunwell, and it's not like I get a pattern every time, but I get a pattern pretty regularly, and it's very quick to do too. I mean, this whole video I'm going to show you guys 2 runs, one on my warrior and one on my warlock, and both runs, like the video is a little bit under 8 minutes, and so this is a really fast and quick thing to do if you are just kind of like bored or whatever else. Uh, the marks of the Illidari, just throw those away. There's really no reason to have them. And as I said, like if you're not a healing class, you need to be very careful about those Slayers because they're the ones that do almost all of the damage, and they will kill you, especially if they have 2 dots on you. It will kill you for sure unless you use a cooldown, and so you need to be very careful and always use a cooldown. If you have 2 of those dots on you, it looks like True Shot Aura. And so, anyway, I'm just kind of going through another video, and I LOS around the corner again. It just saves time. But let me say something else again, is that usually you want to do this in 2 pulls, just by the nature of it. And as a warlock, I'll show you guys why you need to do 2 pulls, especially because it will end up saving you a lot of time in the long run. And doing 2 pulls just saves you, I don't know, like it costs you like maybe 1 minute, So I mean, this is instance farming, like basically every other one of my videos is, and so you can only do it once every or 5 times every hour. You can also get a lot of epic BOP items like Mounting Vengeance and just some other like cool Sunwell looking items. But that's a possibility. So as you can see here, I'm on my Warlock, and this is where I go at the first part to LOS them all around this corner. I'm Destro here, so I can get Fire and Brimstone, and I also have Soul Link, so I can heal for all of the damage. And as you guys will see, I will get the debuff on me, and as soon as I start actually doing damage, like I just start full healing like every single second that it's on me. Oh, I guess this is a video where I actually didn't get any debuffs, but if I do get a debuff, basically I don't even know that it happens because I'm doing so much healing through Fire and Brimstone and through the Absorb tier 1 talent. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like Soul Leech or something like that, and also through Soul Link. And so what you do now after you kill this pack is you put your portal down here, and obviously why you put your portal down there is so you can port down and you can save yourself the time from running all the way back. And so, I mean, that's awesome. Like, I thought of that. I thought I was like some kind of a wizard or something like that. Well, that's actually kind of true because I am a wizard. But, yeah, it's like 6 in the morning, yo, for real. And, you know, anyway, uh, this is really good to do, especially if you have an enchanter in your group or you have an enchanter character, because you can make a lot of money with like the arcane dust and greater planar essences. And it's like, yeah, they don't sell as well as they used to, but if you're doing this anyway for the patterns, like the planar essences kind of are a sure thing, whereas the patterns aren't. Make sure you don't kill the first boss, because if you do, the trash won't respawn. Some people have, I've brought this method up to people, and some people have said the trash before Maru is better. I disagree, because the way that the rate at which I can farm this is a lot faster, and also these mobs have a higher chance to drop the patterns than the mobs near Maru, or at least in between Maru and the twins. So, I mean, that's kind of a thing, and also you don't have to clear all this stuff. And anyway, as you can see, again, I'm just AoEing it all down, and as soon as I start actually doing damage, I pretty much just full heal, and that's it. So anyway, best case scenario, 3,000 gold per hour more. Worst case, probably like 1,000. But either way, it's really easy to do. This character is only 515, and so, I mean, this is definitely a pretty effective way of farming, I would say. And so anyway, after you kill all the mobs, boom, there it is. There it is. Like, comment, subscribe. That's it.